Hey, how's it going? Today I'm on a photo walk with Trigger Trap. So this is organised to go across South Bank in London all the way up to London Bridge, and I'm here with a whole bunch of photographers. This is maybe one of the geekiest things I've ever done, but these are all the photographers behind. And we're going to test out Trigger Trap. They've kindly given me a free one to go and test out and review, and I will see how it works and what's going on with it and test out all the features. So stay along with this video, I hope you enjoy it, and check out my blog for all the photos at the end. The sun is just going down, so you can see it's still kind of bright, but hopefully it'll get darker, and then we'll do some long exposures and possibly even some time lapses. There seems to be a bit of a bike convention going on at the same time. So there's the mobile dongle. This area plugs into your phone and to your camera. And then there's the phone trap, and then this sits on top of your camera and your phone sits in nicely. Go. Make sure you turn your volume up. Yeah. Boom. So we've just been waiting around for it to get a bit darker because we all met up a bit too early really. It was a bit bright, but at least got to see everyone. And we're now just a bit further up the river towards the Oxo Tower, so you can see that. Bing! Just there. And a lot of people have been coming up to us asking what's going on. Because obviously a lot of cameras pointing at the same thing. People think that the Queen's coming or all sorts. And just had a load of photographers come past. Surprisingly not with us, but they'd heard of Trigger Trap and the earth lapse that's going on at the moment, so that's pretty cool. So I've just got camera set up here and got my phone in the grip. I thought maybe now I could go through my thoughts on the hardware so far and how it's going. So there's a few things that I've noticed that have been a little bit of a problem with using the iPhone. One of them is that when you're doing time-lapse, obviously there's a lot of waiting around, and I actually keep putting my hand in my pocket to get my phone out, and of course there it is there. So that's kind of annoying, but a bit of a first world problem really. Also, with it being quite a large display and having to be on all the time, it does kind of drain your battery a bit, so it's a shame it can't really work in the background, but there's not really a lot they can do about that, unfortunately. But other than that, the app's running quite nicely. It's very well designed, easy to use, and yeah, it's pretty good. The actual phone trap holder is pretty sturdy. It holds everything nice and tight. I'm not worried about my phone falling out, so that's a bonus. So I've just got a slow exposure happening. Let's have a look here. We've got a 2-second exposure, f/18 ISO 100. So I can literally just press that button. And then there is the picture. So I'm now just testing out the time-lapse function, and this is taking a shot every second, and you can see rather nicely the app just shows in the bottom right corner how many shots have been taken. So that's actually quite useful. If you're going to turn this into a film, you can see how many seconds based on if you've got 24 frames a second or 30 frames a second. So at the moment we've just passed a second and a half worth of footage with over 30 odd shots. It's a great way to just kind of pass time whilst you're waiting for it to go dark, and you can see that in visual form at the end as well. Still at the foot of the Oxo Tower, and the thing about long exposure photography is you can spend a long time composing your shot and the light's not right, and then you go and change shot and do a different photo. As soon as the light gets to that optimal point, you want to go back to your first shot and you've got to recompose and everything's a hurry, and you've literally got a few minutes to get everything. So that's kind of what we're all doing here. We're taking photos and then quickly moving back to where we were previously taking photos and then jumping on, and then in a few minutes we're just going to move on to the next stop. So let's move on to another spot over here where I can get St. Paul's Cathedral and possibly even the Oxo Tower as well. Just come back to this spot here, and we've got St. Paul's Cathedral just in the backdrop there. And it's dark enough now, we should be able to get some silky smooth water. So let's test that out. Alright, so we're moving on now, and just walking towards the Oxo Tower, a bit further down the river, heading east. I think we're going to end up at London Bridge eventually, but I'm not sure what time. I don't even know what time it is now. It's getting dark, so that's good. It's funny how everyone stops to look at what we're looking at, even though we're not really taking pictures of anything interesting. Now I'm just coming under Blackfriars Bridge. This is the first time I've ever actually been under here. It's pretty cool. You can see up above, there's the bridge, and there's a train station on the bridge, which is quite interesting. There's actually a train going over right now. You can just hear the water lapping up behind. Oh, I better run. The group's moved ahead. So there's no time to stop for photos here because everyone's run on. So on we go. The city looks amazing, by the way. I'm having a great time. Okay, they've really gone on ahead, so I've actually got to run now. Alright, I've got to London Bridge, and I think I've run past everyone because no one's here and can't find anyone. So now I'm thinking that I was straggling behind and somehow I've overtaken them all, and I've lost them. And of course, not having anyone's phone number, all I've got is Twitter, and I can't even get in contact, so I don't know where anyone is. And now just walking back and seeing if we can find where everyone is. So I have definitely lost the group. I don't really know what to do. I'm here at London Bridge. I'm at the pub. Where are we? This is the pub that we're supposed to be meeting at afterwards. So I'm going to stay here, make myself pretty obvious, and hopefully when everyone comes through they'll find me and wonder why I rushed ahead, when in actual fact I thought I was behind and I've gone way too far. So, in the meantime, I'm just going to carry on taking some photos. I've just got it pointed out over the river, just like this, and continue using the trigger trap. It's pretty fun to use. It'd be nice if someone else was here though. So I've actually got the camera on a 2-second timer, so that when I press the trigger, it won't jolt the tripod or anything like that, so that we don't get any shake at the beginning of the photo. And I'm doing, I think it's a 25-second exposure on something like f12, and we've just got a bit of the city skyline over here. And this is HMS Belfast. So here's how the photo's coming out. I could just put that on the screen if you like. Boom! I'm still lost, so I'm sending tweets to people who I know work at Trigger Trap, and hopefully they'll come find me. Oh dear. Okay, it's now been about 20 minutes I've been here and still no sign of anyone. So, still not really sure what to do. I'm kind of stood right outside the pub where everyone's supposed to be meeting. Unfortunately, I can't really get that decent a photo here, and I really want to move further up the road, but I can't really do that because then they won't see me ever. So I need to stay here. What I am actually doing though is I'm using the phone trap, and I've just got a time lapse going on with my phone. Just kind of proving to have instant results, which is quite nice to look at. Oh, they've just tweeted me. Okay, so instead of tweeting back to me to tell me where they are, they've just favorited my tweet saying I'm lost. Oh, hold on, no, they have a message. Here we go. What they said. We're moving to the Founder's Arms as we've just wrapped up outside the Tate. They're at the Tate. It's about a mile away. I better get running. Alright, camera gear packed away, and I'm gonna go find them at the Tate. As I was packing my stuff away, some security guard came over and told me that I couldn't use a tripod here. He's like, can you put it away please? Well, if he'd have known, I was actually packing it away as I was doing that. Meanwhile, some guy's using his camera on the banister. Doesn't tell him to put the banister away. Anyway. I'm still going. There's a photographer, but I don't think he's with us. Nope. Okay, this is ridiculous how far I've gone wrong. So, they're currently at the Tate Modern Museum, and I know that the Tate is opposite St. Paul's. So they're just across the bridge from St. Paul's. This is St. Paul's. That is the bridge, which means that I am near. Almost. I need a pint now. If you remember earlier when I said I was coming under Blackfriars Bridge, well, that's pretty much where we are now, so I should have stopped there. Oh look, showing the sheep. Cool. I see the pub ahead. So, here I am. That is the pub. Let's go find everyone. So, I did eventually meet up with the guys, and I found them all and had a beer. And got to chill out and relax a bit, having been lost earlier. It turned out to be a very good evening, in fact. I really enjoyed today. Hopefully got some decent photos. You can check those out on the blog, as well as a full write-up of Trigger Trap and their products. So yeah, just had a nice chat with Haye, the CEO of Trigger Trap, and got to know about how he created the company. It was all kind of an accident really, but it's grown into something quite large. So I recommend everyone go and check them out. So this is me signing out for today, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, and check me out on all my other social networks, and I'll see you again next time. So I actually lied a little bit when I said I was going home. I just want to get one more shot. So I'm just here on Blackfriars Bridge. It's pretty cool here. So you got this kind of vibe going on. Alright, I am definitely going home now. See, not kidding. Train station. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!